Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, 8:56 exactly. We're going to join up with Shaheen Essop from SAHUC. He's hard at work at OR Tambo. Alhamdulillah, the first group of hujjaj left yesterday afternoon, as he told me off air. He is now at the airport just to sort out a few logistical issues and a whole lot more, working really very, very hard. Let's talk about the first group that have left and what are the important things that we still need to cover. Assalamu alaikum to you, Shaheen. Welcome to the program.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Julie, Jazakallah khairan for the opportunity, and to everyone in studio and to all the viewers and listeners of Salam Media.
Alhamdulillah, you've just told me off air that the first group of hujjaj left yesterday afternoon. Tell us about it. Did it go off well? And of course, you are expecting to send off another group later today.
Absolutely so. Alhamdulillah, the first group departed from Cape Town yesterday afternoon in a very, very warm send-off, Alhamdulillah. And they arrived in Medina at 3 o'clock this morning, welcomed by our head of mission and mission team in Medina, as well as the Consul General for South Africa based in Jeddah. He flew up to Medina to ensure that he was there to meet the first Hujjaj. Everything went off smoothly. There were no hiccups reported. And Alhamdulillah, we make dua that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepts their Hajj and Allah
Ameen.
grants the rest of our South African Hujjaj an easy movement south to north, inshallah, to embark on the Hajj for this year. Shukr to say that also yesterday, the second part of our mission team departed from South Africa yesterday, from Cape Town as well as from Joburg. And this morning at about 9 o'clock Saudi time, which is about an hour ago, they landed in Jeddah, sorry, and were welcomed by our Jeddah team. So Alhamdulillah, all things going very, very well so far, very smooth. It's early days, but I don't foresee any difficulties, inshallah.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, a few important issues that we need to touch on the show this morning, very especially for those people that are still going to be leaving in the coming days and weeks. More importantly, especially with the way things have played out over the past few years, COVID, high prices, the cost of Hajj being so prohibitively high, but we know you've outlined the reasons for that in a previous program. Let's talk about, is SAHUC still running clinics in the kingdom? Where will people find these clinics and what sort of services are they offering?
Certainly, in Medina, Alhamdulillah, the clinics are going to be based at, or the clinic is going to be based at the Taiba Center, and the Hajj operators will have all the necessary details of the flat number at the Taiba Center. And in Makkah, it will be at the Jabal Omar Marriott Hotel. Again, there, once Hujjaj get to Makkah, they'll be given the exact details of the address. And in Azizia, at the Khidmatul Awam building, Khidmatul Awam Suites, as they call it. So Alhamdulillah, we offer a primary healthcare service to Hujjaj, and that has been running for the last 15 to 20 years. There's been a marked increase in the quality of service that has been run from the the clinics, Alhamdulillah, and we continue to do so. People need to understand anyone with chronic medical needs need to look after these chronic medical needs from a point of view of their medication that they take with them, and also the necessary doctor's letters that they need to bring with them, especially those people, for example, that are on insulin. They need to carry the insulin with them because there's no insulin found in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. But from a clinic point of view, from a SAHUC point of view, we offer a primary healthcare service, and that is free of charge because the 1650 that every pilgrim had paid is basically utilized into the repatriation of services, be it the meet and greet at the airports, be it the dispatch at the airports in Johannesburg, Cape Town, and Durban, as well as the clinic facilities in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. We publicize on social media, alhamdulillah, the locations of the three clinics and the closing and opening times, and that is now, put over your screen so that the public out there can also see the facilities that we are going to be utilizing today.
Okay, I also understand that free mobile SIM cards are available for the Hujjaj. How do they go about obtaining that, and what exactly do they need to do once they receive those SIM cards?
So SAHUC has basically entered into an agreement with a company called Mobily in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. They've issued the SIM cards free. All the pilgrims would need to do is have copies of their passports, because once their passports are taken away from them, they're going to need their passport numbers, which is now going to be entered into the system of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. the representatives from Mobile will come to the various hotels. So operators will basically get in touch with our, hadims in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, our mission workers, to make the necessary arrangements and timings for these representatives of Mobile to come in. And the pilgrim can then choose a package of their choice. They can choose a package based on, either a data package or a call package. But we found that data packages are the most economical and the best to actually acquire because it allows you ample time to contact your loved ones, through the various apps. And our Assistant Secretary General has shared some of those apps on social media as well that people can utilize to contact their families back home in South Africa, as well as interact with, fellow hujjaj and with the operators in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Okay, Shaheen, and then what would the popular phone apps be that works in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia?
So WhatsApp and Telegram is obviously for messaging. Then you've got WeChat and FaceTime, as well as Google Meet and Snapchat. For an IMO for video calls and phone calls. And these are ones that we've used quite extensively. Google Meet is one that I'm a favorite of, and I think it works very, very well. It's very clear and concise, and people can utilize it, for whatever they need in terms of contacting their families via video call or via the normal telephone.
Anything else we need to know for people watching us this morning, listening to us? What more do they need to know regarding these type of services? Which is, at the moment they're so caught up in the excitement of packing and preparing to leave. But these are important issues. They need to know about this. Otherwise, they're going to be pretty lost once they get there. I know that you have, your people, the mission guys are there, and they would assist as well. But we're talking lots and lots of people, and you really want to give them quality information and advice before they depart.
I think the most important is not to be anxious. The most important is that people must adhere to the instructions that are provided, whether it be from the Hajj operator, Hadims, the Hajj operator, or from SAHUC itself. It's very important from the medical team point of view also, the do's and the don'ts, maintain hydration, maintain good health, facilities in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. That way, the pilgrims are going to find themselves in a situation that is going to be conducive to enjoying their Hajj or their journey of a lifetime, as it is called.
Absolutely, Shine. As always, shukran very, very much for talking with us. Just as a matter of interest, how many people, the numbers of the mission, the South African volunteers that go over to Saudi Arabia at this time of year, how many people are we talking about?
We have a team of 40 people, and that includes doctors and nurses as well.
Alhamdulillah,
And that 40
Alhamdulillah.
people are going to look after the interests of 3,500 South Africans,
Good luck to
together with
them.
the Hajj operators and their workers.
Not an easy task at all, but I do know
Well,
that they do it. They do it with much love and patience. Alhamdulillah. Nice talking to you. We will be talking to you in the course of the days to give us an update of what exactly is happening with our loved ones in the kingdom, inshallah.
Jazakallah khairan for the opportunity once again, Julia and Salam Media. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
That was Shaheen is the president of the South African Hajj and Umrah Council, talking about the first group of hujjaj that left yesterday and all the do's and don'ts that we need to know about entering the Holy Kingdom. It is exactly 4 after 9 o'clock. Our news correspondent standing by with the news bulletin of the morning. So let's take a listen to him.